Hey everyone, my name is Simsy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Rome 2 DEI Dividend at Impera. Here today on the channel, we're back with episode 9 of our Mauryan Empire Indian campaign. Alrighty, here today we're going to be crossing through Mesopotamia, pushing through our Median ally territory with 5 full stacks. Look how many stacks these guys have. They've got another 6 there next to us. And we're going to be hunting down the last of the Seleucid Empire here today. So, if you'd like to say that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd really much appreciate it. We're going to have a battle against the successor Hellenic Greek states. So, it's 261. We have made a triumvirate pact with the Persians of Media and the Parthians. So, they're pushing north into the Caucasus. We've decided to divide Iran between the three of us. And they're taking a little bit of northern Iran / Iraq. So we're going to be pushing through into Palmyra here. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. Unfortunately, we weren't quick enough. Damn. So Palmyra has fallen to the Persians. Although they're our loyal ally, we might have to betray them. They've got so many armies, though. Yeah. It has saved us from conquering all that territory as well. So we just need to try and get a western port as quickly as possible. Because Antioch has fallen as well. Let's end the turn and continue to see if they take Tyrosh. They're going to accept a non-aggression. We'll take that. Armenia. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. Tolly's made peace. So it looks like Tyrosh has now fallen, which is a shame. We just weren't quick enough getting our armies over. Ugh. Man. I haven't seen the Persians like this aggressive. So what do even the Seleucids have? Jordan. And they have a little bit up there in Tyrosh. We might actually declare war upon that Antioch vassal potentially. But yeah, so they're really pushing up into the Turkmenistan, Caspian territory. The Parthians. Okay, so I think we make plans and preparations to probably try and take Antioch. So, who are they exactly in there? Oh, okay. So they're actually military allied with them. Interesting. Well, can I join the war to get around it? Oh, hang on a minute. So it looks like I might have to straight up war deck the Hellenic Principality of Antioch here, who are allied with my Persian allies. Oh, this is going to piss them off. They actually, well, maybe we do it. Force them to make a decision. Oh, they refused, thankfully. Okay, well that could have given us a justification to really go to war with them. So they've refused. So interesting. This is not the first time that the Persians here have gone throughout and tried to puppet and vassalize territory. There was a couple other Persians and Parthians they tried to do so, but they didn't offer them military or client state status. So we're going to move in here and hopefully try and take Antioch. Well, actually, because we called them, they could actually attack it too, to be fair. Anyway, let's see what happens. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. Unfortunately, we've had a riot in the capital. More sons coming of age, which is fantastic. So let's grab everyone and push into Antioch. We should have enough to get a clean-cut auto-resolve. Oh, okay. So even with our faction leader Ashoka, he's going to be fine. Now, numerically, there's going to be a fair few inside, but at the end of the day, this is just a garrison. And especially when it's Hellenic, we definitely don't want to manually fight that. Nice, look at this. We're going to get like a 99%. We're going to be bringing nearly 12,000 Indians to storm the ancient city of Antioch. And now we're going to be able to use this as a base of operations. Good sack for 20,000, which is a significant chunk of change. But it is very tempting. But we might just have really bad public order issues for a while. That's so much money, though. It is worth it in some circumstances. So Antioch has now fallen. And let's see what we can do here. Harbour for trade might be a good idea. Maybe a grain pit. Infantry tents. So currently the province of Syria is split between Indians, Armenians, Persians, and Greeks. What a crazy amount there. So let's move you north to Tyrosh. Okay, unfortunately, we could potentially have a civil war here. We're at 22%. So I think we're going to just secure the loyalty. I don't think we need to purge just yet. We're doing so well, dynastically wise. So just doing the payment should make things only a 1 percentile there. So hopefully this court doesn't break away from us. It is a little bit of cash, but it's something to keep an eye off. Okay, so... interesting. Let's move my spy north. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Oh. Yikes. I was expecting Seleucids to be up here. Oh my god. Wait, what? Well, technically we've been at war with Cimmeria for ages. They declared war upon Persia. Oh, wow. I did not anticipate that. They're interested in peace, though. So, the Hellenic Republic of Cimmeria has left the Black Sea and crossed down into Anatolia. Oh, yikes. I thought they would all be Seleucid territory. Or maybe it was, and they went in there. Okay, so we'll try get a battle against the Seleucids here today, but because we're in such close range and proximity, we might be going and having a battle against the Hellenic Greeks of Cimmeria, one of the Black Sea colonies. That's kind of cool. I didn't expect that whatsoever. We do have access now to heavy Syrian archers, so we're definitely going to bring them in. They were normally the best in the game before this Indian faction, of course, in DEI. So we'll try and get a navy going as well, because we want to try and take as much territory in Anatolia. Okay, so we're going to be able to probably do so. We're going to be able to take that Cimmerian territory. They were interested in peace, but I kind of want to take that territory, to be honest. Start chipping away at them. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. Oh, perfect. So during the end turn phase, Cimmeria has attacked me here. Oh, but they're bringing in the Seleucids. The garrison. I'm going to retreat to hopefully pull back to a more favorable position. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn, and we'll try and work this out. So who would have thought Cimmeria would have been defending the Seleucids, who from looks like they only have one piece of territory. There's also another Hellenic state there, Anatolia, just south of Ankara, which has popped up. Okay, so what I want to do is block Tyrosh, and Tyrosh, that's Game of Thrones. Taurus, and we'll move in with Ashoka with our better army. I do need to restructure these because we could be having better units. Okay. We are really favoured to win that one. But, because we haven't had a proper battle against the Seleucids, I want to fight the Hellenic Greeks. Or Hellenic Greek culture faction. They are different slightly. Technically, this is a Black Sea colony we're facing, and the Seleucids are a successor state, but it's still roughly a Hellenic roster. Alright, well, let's fight this one here today. Who would have thought we'd be facing Cimmeria? I didn't. But I'm glad. So they must have pushed down there and, yeah, taken that Seleucid territory pretty early on. Alright, let's close the distance. Now, I'm going to rush here. Just looking at the topography of this battle, there's a massive high ground in the center, so we really want to try and take that. We don't want to be pushing uphill, fighting hoplites. That would be a absolute nightmare that I would rather avoid. So, quick double time. Army build at the moment. We still have some Indian macemen. We've got some Persian axemen, Indian archers. We've even got a nice mixture of Arabian spearmen. But as we push into Hellenic territory now, pushing into Anatolia, because there's still massive Greek colonies and influence, we're going to have access to hoplites and pikes, which will be really nice. And we're still continuing on this series to Hindufy the continent. Now, I think our objective, as we're pushing so far west now, we've got to destroy Macedon. I think we've got to take Pella. I think that's the next objective I want to go for. We were always trying to push westward. I just didn't know how long it would take us. But now, because we haven't actually had to conquer all that Persian territory during the alliance, we've just been able just to fly through that territory. So it is kind of bad in the grand scheme of things not being able to have trade rights navally, because we haven't connected our capital to Antioch, for example, because we'd be able to make so much money. So we are hindering ourselves a little bit because we're not. Whoops, we're not. I just got stuck there. We're not. We're stuck in the damn menu. What was I saying? Oh yes, right. Not the most overly too difficult this battle, by the way. I'm just articulating my other thoughts of the campaign generally. Just giving out attack orders here. We're pretty good. They did close the distance on us a bit, actually. They got up that hill quite quick, but we've got so many reinforcements. So we just can skirmish from the side here. We'll start wrapping around. My archer's doing well. We are hams. So basically, you are better to trade all your resources by sea, because trading is one of the best ways to make money in this game. It doesn't cost that much. Sending and selling items by sea, and you're better off getting all the buildings and the bonuses and focusing on that. But because we're blocked off, I've actually decided to focus on more agrarian and agriculture economy and an industrial one, because I don't know, we're probably not going to be able to get trade rights with the Iceni, Carthage, and the Iberians unless we betray the Persians, which I don't know. I actually don't know in a full-on fight will we win. We're so far west now. We might just be better off to accept that we're not going to have coastal trade rights in this particular campaign. Stay loyal to the Parthian and Persian alliance and push west. Or what we could do is like basically push up to the Romans, or whoever the big faction is. I imagine it's the Romans. I haven't seen what's happening in Greece or the Balkans or Illyria and Carthage, but what we could do is just see what sort of happens on there, and we could double back, or we could maybe recruit armies and do an order 66 and take the territory. I could also just maybe cut the Persian Empire in half and then sue for peace, because all I want is trade rights. I don't particularly care about the territory overly too much. It just depends how this war goes with Cimmeria now. So once we destroy this full stack, we should be able to push into the last of the Seleucids there. Here's hoping. But yeah, let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for this campaign. Should I betray, really the question is, this Persian or Parthian alliance, or should I keep it? So maybe put your thoughts and opinions in the comments. You're for and against. Should we keep it or not? And then I guess thumbs up and argue with people in the comments, whatever your point of view is. Okay, so I can't see us particularly losing this one, although we do now have some units that are wavering. But we're just going to numerically outnumber them here. They probably weren't expecting 12,000 Indians just to rock up in their southern border of Anatolia. I wouldn't have expected it. If you were playing as Cimmeria, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm at war with the Indians in my campaign. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? So now we got a justification to push into Anatolia. So interesting. Pergamon and Pontus don't really seem to be that significant of factions at this stage in the campaign. They could very well not exist, I don't know. Okay, and soon enough everyone's going to be in a full retreat. Let's continue on. Just skipping a little bit ahead, we ran them down. A decisive victory. We lost 1,200. They deployed 3,600. Not the best army build from Cimmeria. But looking at the casualties sustained and inflicted, everyone did super well. And Ashoka is going to win another glorious victory for the Mauryan Empire. And now we're going to be able to create a little buffer zone here for Antioch. Okay, so that's now fallen. Perfect. And let's slowly but surely convert where we can as well. Let's break that down. Let's restructure you, replenish, repair, and rebuild. We still got to deal with the Armenians as well. We could deal with them. Okay. So, for whatever reason, the Seleucids have like a bunch of ships down here. I don't know why. The Sea Peoples are the pirates though. But yeah, check this out. an admiral. Another one there as well. I guess they had that Red Sea port at one point, but like, why are they wasting so much money down in and around there? It's just a little bit odd. They do have some armies there. I don't think they've got any territory in Asia Minor, but I can't see the Seleucids coming back from this. They're probably going to start rotting away now at the edge of the earth. While we make plans and preparations to now refocus, rehone our attention on essentially going to war with Cimmeria, who have overextended into Anatolia. Let's restructure this a little bit better, because we're just not getting replenishment. It might actually be better just to maybe disband them and just recruit whoever we can get locally, because it's just going to take some time, because we're constantly on the move. We're not sitting in provinces that long. It might be better just to get local troops rather than our ethnic Indians at this point. You're still moving up here with a better army. Ashoka can run down this. We're in a little bit of an issue plague-wise. Well, starvation and famine-wise, rather. Okay, that's now done. We are bumping up against the Egyptians here. They still have, what? Cyprus? Yeah, and some southern Anatolian territory. We'll just have to see. I am a little bit uneasy with the Armenians and the Egyptians. I'm focusing on Anatolia first, just because it gets us to Greece easier. Egypt, a conquest of Egypt might be a little bit of a detour at this point. Alright. Okay, let's continue to go north. And we currently have 6 armies, 5 full stacks. We have access to Syrian elephants now, which isn't too bad. And this is the unit roster here in Antioch. So it's not as Hellenic as I would have thought. Maybe because... I don't know. Maybe it's not core Hellenic. Maybe we're like the west coast, in and around Troy, and where Pergamon is a bit more. Okay, well, let's push into the interior, into Anatolia, and go against Cimmeria here. And we'll take Ankara as well. They took it from the Celtic barbarians, it seems. Okay, some Greeks are raiding. Alright, we've taken our first piece of territory in Galatia, Cappadocia. India has arrived in Cappadocia. Who would have thought? And I guess Pergamon is up there as well. Interesting. So they are still in this campaign. It's not Seleucid or Pontus or I guess even Cimmerian territory. They pushed all the way to Ankara. Fascinating. That's why they're probably at war with the Persians. Welcome to the top of the turn, guys. 259 BC. Just moving my spy, the Eyes of the King, through, and just checking out Egypt as well. Dignitary's fine. Agent's looking good. We've managed to continue our push here against Cimmeria. Oh, looks like Pergamon's there. Okay, and that's it. So, thankfully, it's basically contained a bit, this war. Let's move in Ashoka. So, it doesn't look like the Pergamon is going to help. Let's just move in everyone here, and then we'll judge the order resolve for Ankara. Nice. Let's take that. Also, let me know in the comments, guys. Can you actually move your capital in DEI, Divide et Impera? I'm not too sure. I tried to look, but I don't think you can. Maybe it's... I think you can in 1100 AD, but maybe it's a different feature. Anyway, let's make Ankara a new base of operations. It's essentially going to be our Anatolian capital for the foreseeable future. Let's move those additional reinforcements up, and let's get some local levies where we can. Oh, Pergamon has surprise attacked me during the end-turn phase. Oh, far out. Well, you're at war with so many factions now. Sucks to suck, dude. Okay, well, now we're going to have to deal with Pergamon war decking us. So, looks like there's going to be plenty of wars in Anatolia against various Greek city-states / successor / cultural groups, and I guess Black Sea. I guess they don't like that we crushed the Seleucids. We were responsible for the decimation of Bactria, and now we're just carving up the Cimmerians there. So Pergamon probably knew that they're next on the chopping block. I kind of don't blame them. It's a very shrewd play. But anyway, stay tuned for episode 10 coming out soon. Looks like we're going to have some battles against the Greeks. So we'll be fighting battles against Pergamon in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Comment for the comment gods, would appreciate it. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Let me know other Total War campaigns you'd like me to do. My name has been Simsi. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.